And neither one of them is Spectacle Island, so... Actually, this is a follow-up on what we did in the last episode, so... There's just always that. But I did promise some exploring, so like I often do, we're going to see what kind of route our provisioner is going to have to take from Bunker Hill to our new Prospect Hill.
I hate to have to attack this place.
But first, we're going to do a little bit of shopping, so that we've got a little bit of.
So you want that tour or not? 10 caps.
A little bit of stuff for the.
Welcome back. Looking to trade?
Let's see what you have.
You may have to dig a little, but I got some choice stuff in there.
Yeah, we need a little bit of stuff for the new settlement. And so I'm looking for the usual stuff. Copper. I know I'm going to need some glass. See, there's some copper. There's some copper. There's some aluminum. Probably should have grabbed some cloth. See, I'm going to need some of this stuff later anyway, but I grabbed some stuff. I didn't grab other things. It's just I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking when I did this. I went past 2 hot plates with all that copper in it. And circuitry. I did grab the power relay coils, 4 of them with 2, so I should have lots of copper. I should. I mean, you saw me. You saw me pick up 4 power relays with 2 copper each. This comes up again later. See, there was copper and glass there too.
I think we can
Almost
relax.
ready to do another circuit. Only lost 2 men on the last one.
Only lost 2 men on the last one. It doesn't actually sound very good. And there's somebody's provisioner, maybe? Okay, so we want to go this way. And we actually want to go this way. So let's see what we can find. Is there anything actually... Checking a few odds and ends that I've probably checked dozens of times before already. Alright, so we want to head west. Okay, so we've obviously got something less than friendly there. But we can go this way.
Someone there.
Oh, lovely. Oh, it's that building, isn't it?
A noise?
Jeez. I remember dealing with that with, Oh,
What's up? That it?
Curie and I dealt with all of that one time.
I got something.
And now we get raiders.
Wait, something's out there.
So in other words, this isn't going to be very friendly, is it?
Hold up. Found you.
Found him where? Oh, you're racing after them. Oh, you're down below. Okay. So obviously, I'm going to want loads and loads of armor and a fairly hefty
Short control first.
weapon for them too. Oh look, another acrobat. I think I have like 3 or 4 left legs and 1 right leg, and none that actually match. Monsignor Plaza. Oh wow. I forget what's in Monsignor Plaza. It's someplace I don't often go, so there's that too. Alright, that seems pretty
I'll find it.
recognizable.
Over here.
You know, I should just keep looking this way because obviously we're going to get a lot of this coming. Try not to hit the bomb. Alright. Because if you manage not to hit the mini nuke, you can keep it. Now, who is he shooting at now? Are we back to shooting at raiders again? Apparently.
Steady.
Another legendary raider. Apparently not even close. Of course I see because he's ducking down. Wasting bullets. Go find the lousy little bugger. There you go. Oh, an assassin's metal chest piece. I guess that's good. Okay. Now see that little tunnel thing there? I think that actually goes to our new settlement. So it'd probably be a good idea to block that off. Where are you shooting from?
Thought I heard something.
What the heck?
Let's do this, metal girl!
Oh, we're up here. Whew. We did it! Are you happy? Non-metal boy? Okay, hey, look, it's a little... It's done up like a diner, but I think it's mostly a newsstand. Okay, there is a stove here, though.
I bet that'll fetch more than a few caps.
The synthetic truth. Now this is kind of interesting. There's a whole stack of Piper Wright's papers here. Does somebody come over here to sell them, or? I mean, there's some in that box. There's some there. That's just kind of weird. It's like she's got a secondary newsstand for her stuff. Oh, look, we found the Cambridge crater. And
This place took a direct hit. Not much left.
a direct hit from what? I mean, I'll be honest with you. This doesn't actually look like...
I think I got something over here.
I mean, I've seen conventional pictures of conventional weapons attacks that look a whole lot more scary than that. I mean, definitely one of those Moabs is going to be a lot better than that.
Nothing to worry about.
Well, I suppose a small tactical nuke would do equal amount of damage. I mean, in theory, this is the kind of damage you should get from a mini nuke.
Wait, so there you are.
Not whatever you actually do get. mean, your average mini nuke damage just looks like a very strong, conventional, you know, I can't even say handheld weapon, but we've gone around here and I have not seen poor Arlen anywhere. So it may not be one of his times to be here. Because once you do the best thing, Arlen ends up hanging out a lot at the Cambridge Crater because that's where his wife and his little Marlene ended up at. And here we go. We're back at our place.
Let's get this over with.
What are we getting it over with? It's evidently, oh.
Let's make sure that was all of them.
How scary. I tell you, I'm beginning to question the viability of this location as a settlement. Although, to be honest with you, it's, well, it looked good anyway. And the guy has gone to a lot of work creating it. The question becomes just what exactly am I going to be able to do with it? I have a feeling there's a lot of this going on too. It seems to be one of those places that the Brotherhood likes to hang around with. Now this little tunnel, he goes down into this little tunnel a little bit so that you can put your water purifiers in there so you can use it as your water source. Now I'm wondering how much of this he's arranged to be scrappable and how much is scrappable because I'm using scrap everything. Now the other thing I was thinking about was on that little roadway coming up, I was thinking I could put a bus there for housing, but then it occurred to me I could put a bus at these corner pieces, or at least that one back there. Oh man, you're messing up my settlement. Dude. Did you crash on top of some raiders? Now this was another thing I was wondering about. What was the point of these refrigerators on their backs? And then it occurred to me that maybe what they did was that was supposed to be like ice cream freezers, where you would have the buckets of the ice cream inside and they would keep it cold while you dipped it out to serve it to people. And like I said, at the this was done by the guy with, now I know I have more copper than that. This is what freaks me out because I deliberately purchased more copper than that. And yet for some reason I don't have copper. But yeah, this was done, I think this was Tin Hats, the same guy that did the Fiddler's Green. And that's the only structure around here you get the opportunity to repair. Now, one of the options was to actually, and I mentioned this, he put the border here because he didn't want to interfere with Radiant quests in game. And you could extend the border to the buildings, but that it wasn't properly nav meshed, and your people wouldn't use it. So rather than risk something causing problems, I went ahead and stuck with the original. And I'll just have to put junk fencing along there to try to keep the baddies out. But I mean, on the whole, I think it could be a nice place for a settlement. We won't scrap that one yet. Wonder if that's supposed to be a fast travel mat. Now, basically, we're just going to do some more cleaning up, and I'm going to try to figure out. I can't save that, so I guess we'll just have to scrap it. Now, I could put one thing that I think would be appropriate to the area would be a small building, restrooms. You would expect there to be just a small, I figure a 1x2, actually a total 1x3 building. The actual restrooms would be 1x2 with an extra half space going off to put that little privacy wall, I guess you could call it, modesty panel. Now, supposedly, if you delete the box, it deletes all of the
You
trash.
sure that's worth taking with it?
Now, let's look at this. See, there's copper there. Is that the only copper? See, copper, 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 copper. There was a lot of copper there, and it didn't grab any of it. That's kind of disappointing.
Oh, what's that?
And see, we're close enough here that it annoys the super mutants, but they can't actually get to you from here. So, it's kind of weird. I went too far, actually. I should have stayed over in the other one. Okay, that's where the raiders are. That goes nowhere. Or in the great words of Matt Jeffries, it goes nowhere, does nothing.
Someone there?
See, they must be up in here somewhere.
Hello? Someone there?
And here's the other half of the crashed vertibird.
Nothing.
I'm kind of looking around to see if there's any
I hear something.
Brotherhood of Steel people I could loot from. But there doesn't appear to be. And this kind of leads us around here. Doesn't appear to be much here. So we come here. And here's some more aluminum anyway. Too bad I can't do something with the TV. When I saw that, I was thinking, when you power a TV, it comes up with that standby pattern. But the thing is those standby patterns that you always see, those were actually broadcast from the TV station. They weren't built into the TV set. So without a TV station broadcasting, you're not actually going to see the test pattern. Too close.
Flag! Flag!
Now this is annoying. I mean, I'm shooting at him, but I appear to be...
Nothing to worry about.
I'm hitting the side of the corner of the building. I wasn't actually hitting the raider. And that was just really annoying. Why do you even bother? Let's build them out of Protectron legs. They'll be useful in a fight. At least the other one had the Assaultron legs. I mean, if you need something to be carried, yeah, by all means, go ahead and use those Protectrons. Those stout, sturdy legs would be good for hauling people around, but... Thank you for actually hitting something I aim at. I clearly need to allocate something to improve my VATS proficiency because, let's face it, VATS on this character is not very good. Okay. Yeah, so the nearest place is going to be Bunker Hill. Okay, let's go check this one out now. It's getting late. Now see, this was what I was expecting when I came in last episode. I was expecting to see this. And I was hoping to catch that person before they got into the power armor. But I didn't. So, bummer. But we can come around here and we have a workshop now. Yay! We have a new settlement. We have a pool full of water that we can actually just use as a pool. Which is kind of nice. I need to come up with better walls though. Alright, is there... If you trash... Okay, there's nothing in the trash can. Okay. We delete the trash can, it takes the fusion generator with it. Because you can't use Grebe. All of this stuff stuck to the wall is Grebe. I don't know why. Well, all of the little wires and stuff is called Grebe. There are certain mods that allow you to put your own Grebe up. I think I'm going to re-outfit the bathrooms because, I mean, they have toilets that allegedly your settlers will sit on the toilet. But, I mean, you know, that's what they'll do. They'll just sit on them. Which, you know, may be all the more realistic you want it to. But they're not going to use the showers. So that's where I'll scrap them and put some of the... yeah, this was the only problem. It moved the Nuka-Cola machine, but not the door. And so you could click on it and it would open and close, but it's not attached to anything. And I typed the wrong thing here. It's not disable, it's disable. Because I can delete, I mean, I can go into workshop mode and I can delete the, I can scrap the Nuka-Cola machine and the Nuka-Cola machine will disappear. But that door stays put, so it's like, and I can't scrap this, I can't move it, so... Bye-bye. And now it's gone. So everything's clean. It's getting late. Let's go to Nuka World real quick. Nuka World? Why are we going to Nuka World? See that little sign there at the side that said Greet the Settler? That's why we're going to Nuka World.
Hello, ma'am.
Fortunately, it's not going to make me walk all the way through.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
Yes.
Did you need anything?
You wouldn't happen to know of any places to settle around here, would you? I'm tired of always being on the run.
I sure do.
Okay, where are we going to send this guy? I miss Prospect Hill there. Because I wasn't sure what I was looking for either, so that kind of made it a little more complicated as well. Then I go back up to the top again, and there it is. So we're going to send him to Prospect Hill.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
Which actually doesn't have anything yet. There's not even a place for him to...
Gangs are gone. It's like a weight's been lifted off us. Thanks.
There's not really even a chair for him to sit in, because I stuck that one. So, well, no, I take that back. He could go sit in one of the booths. The booths are still there in the little diner area, so he could go sit there. But since nobody else has showed up and there's nothing else for me to do here, we're going to head back. And I think we're going to go up to Sanctuary because I've picked up several legendary items. Okay, that's definitely something that needs to be attended to. So let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go. Gunners! Some rather poorly equipped gunners, it looks like. Okay, well. Alright, we've still got stuff going on way down here. I guess we gotta go look at that. Maybe I ought to park that down here by the opening. Might go farther to... Alright, we're all heading this way. Why are we all heading this way?
Damn it. Where'd you go?
Guess you've got your
Attention,
reasons.
citizens.
That just looks like junk.
You may now resume your normal activities.
Okay, I'm going to guess that we're done here. And I see a body floating, so... Yeah, that was a... There's Cotsworth. And Anne, and... a bunch of other people just standing there in the water. Okay, so... You need repaired, so we'll repair you. Alright, that's fixed. That's still working. I'm looking up here and I see I'm going to need some more food. 22 people, but only 24 food. And I'm carrying too much. Okay, so he was coming this way to come up this little ramp there. Okay. I'm gonna check over here. Okay, they're both tracking. I'm going to assume that the yep. They're all scanning, so they're all in one piece. Oh. The Brahmin aren't here. Let me fix this real quick. There. Now maybe the one won't have to stand on top of the other to get to the feeding trough. Alright, I am missing armor pieces here, aren't I? I should probably do something about that. Okay, that's pretty beat up. That's definitely beat up. That could look better. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's getting close. So is that. And I noticed that somewhere in there I used one of my coffee tins, so I guess I better get rid of the other two before I lose them as well. Oh, the other one. Okay, well, had those TV dinner trays. You couldn't use them. Yeah, I don't need to carry the mods around either. I'm still carrying too much. Alright, let's unload this. Yeah, so there's left leg, right leg. So I've got combat armor, operators, pack, raider, left legs, and synth right leg. Okay, whatever works. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, that appears to be all this stuff. Alright, let's go hit up the weapons. And once again I pushed the wrong button and end up picking up one. So let's go ahead and put it back. Okay, so we'll put the bat back. I want to keep that. I don't need an angry machete. Very angry machete. Okay, I think that's going to be it for what goes in here. Yeah. Looks good. Anything else legendary I'm going to want to keep carrying, so except for that. But that's not legendary though. But it can go in. It's not legendary, but it's unique. So it probably needs to be in there anyway. Alright, let's come here and clean up some of the rest of the stuff. Fiery laser pistol, which I may end up picking back up to take down to Prospect Hill for the provisioner there. Of course, I may just scroll through the workshop and find something even better than that. I'm kind of confused why the red sequin dress or the red dress has better stats than the sequin dress. I must have done the sequin dress before I had the ability to do the full, what is it, level 5 on it. I should probably keep that, but oh well. Sea Captain's hat. Yeah, see, now if I would do that Silver Shroud quest, I could finally get rid of that. I was watching somebody's video and I noticed that their people had nice clean lab coats on, and apparently the difference is that the Vault-Tec lab coats are clean, the regular lab coats aren't, so I need to find more Vault-Tec lab coats, I guess, so my doctors don't look like they just puked all over themselves. Although apparently you can only armor the dirty lab coats. You can't armor the Vault-Tec lab coats, which is kind of weird. But there's something else that's that way too. The dirty versions you can put armor, you can add ballistic armor to, but the clean versions you can't. So you can either have dirty armor or clean clothes. So, go figure. I have 55 ASAM sensors, so I think I'll be good for outfitting the inside of my arcology. But I think we're going to call this a night now. Looks like everybody else is too. They all seem to be heading off towards their humble abodes. So we're going to do that. Next episode, we'll have to go back down to Prospect Hill and see about our new guy, and we'll have to do some shopping, and I hate to say it, but we'll have to go up and finally finish that silly Spectacle Island bit. But that's in another episode. For now, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.